right, so here we are again, going ahead and replicating this look here. I've done the eyes already. I just did a video on brows. Now we're gonna do the face makeup and lips. So I have already put primer on because you do want to, actually before that, you wanna make sure you are prepping the skin for makeup so it can hold that makeup on your skin and have it look its best, because how well your makeup looks comes down to your skincare. You can't have a level 10 makeup with a level 2 skincare. So I had that moisturizer kind of sink in, then I put on my primer, and then what I'm gonna do next is go ahead with the face makeup. So what I'm gonna do first, this is just a translucent powder. I'm gonna take this and go ahead and put this on the areas of my face, at least lately, where the makeup for me comes off a little bit easier for some reason. I think as the weather's been like fall, then not fall, then super hot. So this is a little trick. And normally I do finishing spray between each layer, but I do not have that today. So this is a little trick that you can put all over a light amount, and then you can go ahead and put some just in those areas that get extra, where like your product will lift. Like usually for me, that's around like the nose here, which I didn't do that. And then like my T-zone as well. So we're gonna do, I put a little bit of foundation there, honestly probably a little too much. Do a little glow drop here, and then adding in 2 drops, this guy. So then we're gonna mix it up a little bit on my hand. I do think this is way too much, but we'll see where we go. So you wanna get it as best as you can, as even as possible on your brush. And then I'm really just gonna focus this in those main areas I need it. Yeah, so too much. So I'm actually gonna switch brushes to make sure it's clean first. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this and now start working the product in. So this is where, and actually, I wanna go ahead and put on the under eye corrector, because you do wanna let this sit a bit. Kind of let that just kind of sit and get tacky a bit. So I want to kind of go over all my other areas, but right there. So what do you guys think? Do you like the kind of breaking the videos up into chunks? What are your thoughts on that? And again, if I did have my finishing spray, I would be spraying this guy with it and then going in and patting that in as well. So basically I'm just gonna lightly pat this in with the brush, and see now how, boom, cleaned up that eye area right there. Now I do have a damp beauty blender here, and I'm gonna go in, especially in that eye area, pat that in. Again, for me, this is like a trouble spot, so I just put a little tiny bit of product on and placing it right there, and just what's left over. Or basically anywhere else I feel I need coverage. Another really awesome product I like is this guy here, to go ahead and set in product. You can also take this. We're gonna go ahead and contour. Here, I'll show you in this one. Today I won't do a cream one, but go ahead and comment below if you wanna see with a cream and a powder. I like that because I feel like it really locks it in. So this is a different brush from before. So I'm just gonna pat in this color here. I always kind of pat onto my hand for excess, and then go ahead and pat this into the skin. So you can kind of see it. Honestly, I might change it and do the darker. Yeah, there we go. Because I am kind of in between shades now because I actually got super tan this summer. Like, I'm talking, went up many, many shades. I don't even know, like at least 4. So just getting that outline of the contour that I want. You don't want to disturb too much of the makeup, of the face makeup. So since I will be using this to bake with, I want to get another one because I really like that brush. So now I'm going to go through and just pat in that contour. And this is what's going to define the face. Again, if you're like me and you're kind of now in between shades, this can give you more warmth to the face. Okay, I'm liking that. Excuse me, so the contour is gonna contour the face to give it shape, and then a bronzer is gonna go ahead and give that warmth to the face. Sorry about that. So I'm just patting into the tiniest amount of bronzer. See, that's the side with and without. So I just use a little. Sometimes, again, I'd rather add more than go back and be messing with all that. We'll do a teeny tiny bit of a nose contour there. And now we're gonna go ahead and use Shy Blush. So that is, this guy right here. Always go back in, again, add a little bit more color. So now what I'm gonna do is take that translucent powder. We're gonna bake, like I said, those areas that are a little trickier for me for product to stay, especially today it's like in the 80s and I'll be at a softball game. So right here on my nose normally. And then I'm just gonna bake under the eyes. Make sure when you're doing this, you kind of look up, down. We'll let that sit for a second while I do the lips. And then I'll show you, we wanna press it into the skin. So in the photo, she has, I believe, appleberry on her lips. I just don't have that one on me today. So she has the berry lip liner, which I'll use, and then the appleberry gel semi-shine, which is a beautiful color. biggest thing with this is make sure your lips are, you do like a exfoliation to your lips. And then as I was also doing my other makeup, I went and put on a lip balm on my lips because I do feel like they're pretty dry right now. So that will help with stay power. And then it not looking like crusty on your lips. And again, just for stay power, I do liner all over. Let that dry down a bit. If I had another paper towel over here, I would be using that. So now I'm just gonna press in all that powder. In the past, I've probably talked about baking and would say to brush it off. But with this, now I really like how it looks when you press it into the skin. Making sure everything's blended. Give that another second or two to dry down. Okay, so there's the berry liner. Now I'm actually gonna use our Downtown Brown. It's a really pretty brown. So I think with the berry lip liner, it's gonna really still look pretty berry, but it's gonna take it down a little with the brown. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to clean that up. So since I do still have a little bit of foundation on my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and use that. So obviously that's gonna match everything else. Otherwise you can do a concealer. Okay, so now what I'm gonna quick do is take a little bit more of this powder. I just put nails on last night, hard to function. Put it on my fingertip. Tap that in. Any lipstick? Okay, so we are good there. So there are the lips. I have so much stuff on my fingers right now. So I'm gonna turn this brush over, take some highlighter here. I love this highlighter. It's gone now, but so look at from this side here. Okay, and then one last go around. This is just a clean brush. Just blend everything out. I will take some pictures, but this is the final look. What do you guys think? Are you gonna try it? I think it's so beautiful. And I have a softball game tonight and I will wear this. So you can really glam it up and do it darker or more subtle. So let me know what you guys think.